तुम मेरा कोई ना होके भी कुछ लगे। सो वेलकम बैक गाइस। आज हम खेलने जा रहे हैं एलन वेक। इसकी ग्राफिक्स तो मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगी थी। अपना बना ले पिया, अपना बना ले पिया। 2 मिनट रुको दोस्तों मैं व्लॉगर। मेरी स्ट्रीम क्यों नहीं स्टार्ट हो रही है? दोस्तों मैं व्लॉगर। दोस्तों मैं व्लॉगर। हेलो अरे भाई वीडियो कैप्चर बंद है। अपना बना। Sometimes the enemy just keeps coming. अरे पढ़ नहीं पाया। अरे आंटी, अरे आंटी।
Cauldron Lake is a special place.
Very inspiring. भागो।
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to...
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
The Andersons. They're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Oh no!
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake!
अभी किसी और ने चाबी दे दी।
Your keys!
The game begins now.
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Sure.
Batman here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while. See those stars winking down at you? It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
बहुत सुंदर. क्या हम पानी में गिर सकते हैं? नहीं. Bird flag cabin. Nice name. और प्रियम कैसा है? सब बढ़िया कॉलोनी में? हाँ भाई आराम से पढ़ाई वढ़ाई करो उसके बाद खेलना.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside.
कैसे खुलेगी?
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you
We
figure out how
have
to get the
lights.
power on, honey?
कोई नहीं भाई, भाई भी बोल सकता है, ज़रूरी नहीं है. यहाँ सब नाम लेके ही बोलते हैं. लाइट जलाना है.
Hello? Anyone here? A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
अरे भाई लाइट कहाँ से जलेगी? लाइट जलाओ भैया. मेरी ज़िंदगी की तरह अंधेरा है इधर.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
Where madam? Yay! Thank you. सिम
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
The lights are on. Good work, honey.
घासलेट से चलता है क्या ये जनरेटर?
Okay, I'll look around a
घासलेट.
bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
थैंक यू. चलो चेक पॉइंट पूरा हुआ.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Me too, bro. Me too. भाग भाग डीके बॉस भाग भाग डीके बॉस अच्छा घर है, अच्छा घर है.
Alice? Honey?
लकड़ी की काठी. एग्जामिन कर लो भाई, इसमें क्या है. Kept from sleep in her dreams to prevail. Thomas Zane, the labyrinth of me. Thomas Zane, the temple of shadow and mist. हाँ प्रियम, कभी टाइम मिलता है ऑफिस के बाद तो वैलोरेंट खेल लेता हूँ, CSGO भी खेल लेता हूँ.
I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
पर ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं मिलता यार, अभी जॉब के बाद टाइम निकालना बहुत मुश्किल है, इसलिए स्टोरी गेम ही खेलता हूँ. अरे
Well,
भारी, अरे नहीं
Hello
नहीं,
there.
I'm not the surprise.
गलत है
It's
गलत है.
steady. Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past.
Damn it, Alice, you... Everyone
Hey,
keeps...
hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes.
पानी भर के आता हूँ, रुको दोस्तों.
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past.
Alice, you... Everyone...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes.
पानी भर के आता हूँ, रुको दोस्तों.
Specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that.
क्या
That's not.
क्या लड़का है?
Alan? Alan?
Don't, just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
कौन कौन मेरी स्ट्रीम देख रहा है भाई, चैट में बताओ.
Damn it.
Alice.
Alice? Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Shit. भागो.
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming!
Shit. भागो.
Alice? Alice?
Shit.
Oh no!
मोर डाउकी को कोई मार दिस रे.
Keep going. Wake up.
Wake up.
Alice? Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another.
ये क्या
I
हो रहा
couldn't
है?
remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
ये घर से कार में कहाँ से आ गया भाई? अच्छा कार में ही सो रहा था क्या?
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Wow.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there. Damn.
Shit, मेरी गाड़ी 250 रुपए की गाड़ी टूट गई मेरी 250 रुपए की. गेम्स थोड़ा स्केरी है.
Hello?
फिर वही लाइट आ गई.
Hello?
कट सीन्स अच्छे हैं.
Someone there? The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night. The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
But I was awake. भाग 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 भाग.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
फिर आ गया भाई वो बंदा. कल checkpoint ready. Check.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone. Anybody there? Please.
कोई है?
Hey! Hey, you! Phil! There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in
Nightfall!
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey.
Pleased
To meet you. Non-refundable
reservation
deposit required. Fair and
square!
Shit.
Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine bright.
Shit.
Balls! You arrive! You lose!
Shit.
It's the great
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Back to business, boys. Back to business.
During your trying, it's the latest.
Yes.
In
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. How may I...
assembly.
Hello?
Let you kill
The spat.
भागो गए.
There were more of them. My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick. The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station. Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
It's rabbit season.
Shit.
What the hell was that?
Even I don't know that.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way.
ए ले डूब के मर गया. अरे भारी भारी. किधर जाए ला.
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
उस पार कैसे जाऊं? भूल भुलैया रोड रनर ये सबसे आगे। हाँ अनचार्टेड पूरी सीरीज खेला हूँ भाई मैं।
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
अनचार्टेड बहुत बढ़िया बहुत बढ़िया। मेरे दोस्त के पास PS5 था, पूरा सीरीज खेल दिया मैं एक हफ्ते में। बट वो होइसला वाला पार्ट सबसे बेस्ट था। पीछे गया। नहीं है भाई। कैसे करूं शादी, टूरी के बंगला बड़े हैं ना, रानी के बंगला बड़े हैं ना। लॉस्ट लेगेसी हाँ बढ़िया है, पर सबसे बेस्ट यार वो उसका नाम नहीं मालूम। 3 सीरीज थे जिसमें होइसला डिस्ट्रिक्ट के बारे में, वो यहीं साउथ में होइसला करके एक जगह है, उसके बारे में था अनचार्टेड। वो वाला सबसे बेस्ट था। बिल्कुल बिल्कुल खेल भाई, बहुत बढ़िया चेजिंग सीन है, एक्शन सीन्स भी बहुत बढ़िया हैं, कैरेक्टर भी बहुत बढ़िया हैं। ग्राफिक्स तो बहुत बढ़िया हैं। बैटरी नीचे यार, एमओ चाहिए एमओ। हाँ दो प्रोटोगनिस्ट रहती हैं फीमेल, वो वाला बढ़िया है। हाँ वही वाला। एक उसमें जो प्रोटोगनिस्ट रहती है वो पहले पार्ट में विलन रहती है।
They're taken.
हाँ वही लॉस्ट लेगेसी। एक में 2 फीमेल प्रोटोगनिस्ट रहती हैं जिसमें कि एक विलन रहती है फर्स्ट पार्ट में। आ जाना यार। अरे अभी एक मंकी किंग वाला वो कॉन्ग करके गेम आया, वो भी बहुत बढ़िया है यार, उसको भी खेलना है। बहुत ज़्यादा डिफ़िकल्ट है वो। मैप नहीं है क्या?
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
चल बंदूक तो मिली, गोली और कैसे ऊपर जाएगा?
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
जनरेटर ढूंढो। मिल गया। नो
With all this forestry
हाँ
equipment
वही
around,
वो कौन ब्लैक
there
में?
had to be something I could use to reach the top.
वो ज़बरदस्त गेम है यार, उसके ग्राफिक्स बहुत बढ़िया है पर बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट है। हाँ एल्डन रिंग, स्काईरिम, एल्डन रिंग बहुत मुश्किल है खेलना यार, उसके लिए टाइम देना पड़ता है। अभी तो मैक्स पेन का भी रीमास्टर सीरीज़ आ रही है पूरी, मज़ा आ जाएगा। मैंने हेलो भी कंप्लीट कर लिया, मास्टर चीफ कलेक्शन। नहीं पेशेंस चाहिए यार उस गेम के लिए। क्या हो जो दिया? एल्डर रिंग, स्काईरिम।
I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather's absolutely still.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite.
Max Payne. बहुत डार्क है यार ये गेम.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
कहाँ है? मेरे पास गन ही नहीं है.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what
गन संभाल के यूज करनी पड़ेगी
I
यार.
know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
अटक गया हूँ मैं इधर.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster... is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
आजा आजा, लाइट में आजा। यार मेरे पास एमो नहीं है। एयर गन नहीं चाहिए।
Magnificent!
As you might think, it can be dangerous. It requires patience. The engine takes dropping tools. Is it easy and fatal? Count your tools, big boss. Misplaced tool forgotten inside the engine has destroyed the red car!
इतनी एमो नहीं है मेरे पास। नहीं, क्राफ्ट नहीं कर सकते भाई, जगह ही खोजनी पड़ती है। अबे मैं क्या करूं? बहुत लोग हैं यार।
Changing a smartphone to your vehicle is not as simple and as you might think. It can be patience! The engine takes hours to cool. Dropping tools
चेक पॉइंट में अटक गया हूँ मैं। इधर कुछ है क्या? मिली गन। साला मर ही नहीं रहा था।
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
ओह फाइनली। हाँ यार मैंने देखा ही नहीं, पूरा एमो का क्रेट रखा था। ये कॉफी का क्या सीन है? क्या टाइम हो गया? 1 बज गया यार, कल ऑफिस है।
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice. After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
चलो आज के लिए इतना ही दोस्तों, कल मैं फिर आऊँगा इसी टाइम इसका पार्ट 3 लेके। थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग इन। थैंक यू प्रियम फॉर वॉचिंग इट। कल छुट्टी है? किस बात की छुट्टी है भाई? तुम्हारा सही है यार। किस बात की छुट्टी है? कल तो थर्सडे है, किस बात की छुट्टी है? अच्छा, छठ पूजा की छुट्टी, सही है यार। ओके ब्रो, गुड नाइट। कल आना टाइम मिले तो स्ट्रीम पे।